Hello. How is everybody? Just starting Facebook Live. And thank you, Jim. Just getting a notebook in preparation of the show today. So let's see who is here first. Elix will be joining momentarily. Who is here? He's just outside taking a phone call, so he'll be here. Hey, Carolyn, how are you? And Christy, how are you too? It's good to see you guys. So I was just saying, Elix is going to be, hey, Carol, hello. And Nauka from Florida, how are you? It's good to see you here too. So, and Gidget, I'll never forget Mark playing the Gidget theme song, which was kind of funny. And Ryan, how are you, Ryan? Hopefully I'm going to see you this summer on a little adventure, right? So I'm in the studio today as opposed to the conference room because they're doing some auction or picking up some auction. Hey, Betty. And hey, Roselle, how are you? So I'm in here with Jim. Mark is out this week, so Jim is taking over. And I don't know if he's going to be too thrilled about that or not, but he's going to do it for us. So, which is great. So, Colleen, how are you? And Mark Clark is watching. Mark, how are you too? So, just waiting for the show to start and waiting for Elix to get off his phone call, and he'll be coming in. So, it's good to see all you guys. So, and what is going on? Last week, I hope you enjoyed the interview with Susan, which was really great. Roberta, how are you? And Kathy, it's good to see you guys too. He looks to be taking a fit right now that I can't get a sentence out and says I have ADHD, but I want to say hi to everybody. So, the interview last week was really great with Susan. She's the co-founder, her and her husband, of the First Spirituals Church of Allen. It's good to see you too. Of Rhode Island and East Providence. And it is Jackie. How are you? Yeah, Elix would be taking a fit right now. But he's not here, so I don't have to worry about it. But the interview was really great. This woman is amazing. Hey, Alan. And does such a, are you taking calls today? Of course, Carol, yes. 508-222-1320. That's what I love to do. You know, it's nice to do interviews, and hey, Cousin Holly's here. It's really nice. And Nikki, it's nice to do interviews with people because, you know, I'm sure it helped people listening. It helps her. It helps the church. But, you know, my passion, of course, is to take calls and to do readings. That's what I love doing. So today, that's what it's all about, is just taking calls and doing readings. So I hope you guys are getting ready to call or have people that you know that need a reading to call. So, and if anyone has a question about spirit or anybody around them, let me know because I will. Hey, Carol. Look at Carol's my marketer, given the 508-222-1320 number. So, guess who just walked in? Yeah, I can't do anything alone. It's the Puerto Rican. He's here, and Donna's here. Donna came in exactly when you came, so I don't know what's going on. Do you text her? Donna's like, hell, I'm not going to go on Facebook Live unless Elix is there. Right, Donna?
That's right.
Right, Donna. Where did that come from? Shauna, how are you? It's good to see you. So we're in the studio. As I was saying, that they're using the conference room for some supplies for an auction. So, but things are good. Of course, Donna. Yeah. See, Donna's in love with you. Without Elix Delvecchio.
Hi everyone.
So I told everybody Mark is out, even though Mark, I think, is on Facebook Live listening. So he will be back soon. And we have the great Jim Jones here producing the show today, so which is going to be terrific.
The great Jim Jones.
Yes.
So we got a lot of people here today.
Yes.
Hi, Kathy.
Hey.
Hi. Hey, everyone.
Nikki, I got to talk to you about a couple of weeks ago. Hey, Colleen, how are you?
Yes, Mark.
Yeah, he's here. Just to figure out what's going on. But Carrie, how are you? It's good to see you too.
Donna, when are we getting the dinner invite? I'm still waiting, honey.
Yeah.
I don't want to wait
Thank
for the
you, Holly.
squash blossoms.
Hey, Catherine, how are you too? Such great people on here, and there's a lot of people on here, which is terrific. So,
Yeah,
and,
Mark,
and
I heard they're gonna be replacing you. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's too bad.
troublemaker. So, listen, I want to give Heidi. Heidi, what took you so long? You're usually one of the first. I was starting to get worried.
Where's Debbie Borelli?
Heidi.
Is she here?
No, not yet.
Ooh.
But I want to give a big shout out to Jane, who said she's listening from St. Croix today, which is so wild. I love it. Kayla, how are you too? Roselle's in the house. Stuffed squash blossoms are delish. Roselle, we
Yeah.
know. Like
Donna Del Vecchio makes
Karen,
them
I hope
really,
you're
really
feeling
good.
better. I saw on Facebook that you have a head
Jim,
cold, so I hope you're feeling
we have
better.
alcohol?
It's amazing that
but I don't
like
take them
you
off
say
the top of the
all winter
okay,
you get
okay.
nothing, and then all of a sudden it comes. So not good. But I hope Jay's taking care of you and making you some soup. So I don't know. Jay cooks, right? I think. So, but it's good that you guys are all listening, and the show will be starting soon. But listen, I'm here. If you have questions, spirit questions,
Or questions for
ask.
me?
Oh dear God! See,
Yeah,
I'll
here.
leave. I'll be back.
I'm here too. Hey,
No, seriously, of course.
Yeah.
Coach Elix
Any-
is here. You know,
That's right.
Anybody need some coaching?
how can I? Everyone needs coaching.
Listen.
Everyone needs coaching. You need coaching.
Okay,
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Elix,
we all do.
Elix is going home with Jim tonight, so I'm sure Jim's wife and kids are going to be very excited to have a Puerto Rican in the house. So,
They should be. Let's
Donna
see.
asked me. Oh, and by the way, last Thursday at Crown Plaza was sold out. It was amazing.
was
Anybody
amazing.
who was there, I don't know if anyone on Facebook that was there, it was incredible. It
And
was,
whoever wasn't there, boo for
and
you.
it was 2 hours of readings, and it was pretty incredible. So.
But we're gonna have another one.
No, I'm
soon.
gonna actually pick one. I think maybe for Mother's Day, which I think would be cool to. Does Elix love me as much as I love
Yes.
him?
But I would
That's
love
not
you
what he-
more.
that's not what he says, Donna.
After I have some of your stuff, squash blossoms or whatever the hell
I don't
you
know.
make.
Where's Linda? Linda Brophy Williams. I just saw her. She was at the event. She was red and
Hi,
JoJo,
Erin.
and I just saw on Facebook that she made incredible.
Oh, Erin was there.
Stuff.
Erin, she was there,
Hi,
and it
Steve.
was awesome.
You
awesome,
are, Erin. Thank you. I'm so glad that
Yes.
you were there and got to experience it. It was such a good group, including Erin. The people that were there, the energy was huge.
And the readings were pretty awesome.
But you know, not always do you get a lot of people with like a huge amount of energy, but there were a lot of people. Hey, Megan, there were a lot of people there at Crown Plaza that actually were very, very connected. Hey, Stacy. So, which was wild because when you get people in the audience that are connected, it just brings up the energy, and it was nonstop. I wish I could have kept going with readings, but after 2 hours, I was pretty much
Well,
spent.
and here's the deal: if you was sold out, you waited too long. So next time, as soon as we put the event out,
Yeah, and
you
I'll
gotta
make
buy tickets.
a hey,
Hi,
Jane. Jane watching from St. Croix, right?
That's what he does every time I show up at home. Hey, Lex.
Yeah, no, he's got that confused. I do this.
Yeah, right. You wouldn't even know what the hell to do. I'm going to the.
Hey, Rosemary, how are
Yes.
you? You going where? Listen, who just said Betty? Betty, when are you going to invite me over? Stuffed squash flowers. Mine are delish.
Ooh,
Betty, I'm ready.
You can't do this to
yeah,
us.
yeah, I'm ready. They
By the
are
way, one of the
best.
one of the
Christine,
people that came
how are
to
you, Christine?
one of the people that came to the event was Patty's Pierogies, and she brought pierogies for us.
Oh my God, I mean, how?
So Patty, if you're out there somewhere, we want to thank you.
Yes, we're
That
going
was
to come see you
super
too. Patty and her two
amazing.
sisters. I mean, how amazing that Patty came with her two sisters and not only came to the event, but actually brought us a dozen pierogies from Patty's Pierogies, which is
Yes.
in Fall River. And Patricia.
Hi, Patricia.
Hey, Patricia, how are you? Pat, we got to get together. I just saw, though, Jane, I just gave you a shout out, Jane. And I'm going to when we get on live.
Hi, Eva.
Just giving a big shout out
Puerto
to you
Rico's
listening
in
from
the
St.
house.
Croix. Hey, Ava. And Linda, how are you? Also, I smudged my house. Bruno won't stay I just smudged my house burner.
Bless you,
God
Jen.
bless you. Wow, but Linda, no matter what, smudging your house is a great thing. So, hey Ray, how are you? So smudging is always good. Jackie, how are you?
Hi,
Jackie, I just saw the posting
Jackie.
of your daughter, who is beautiful, and I cannot believe that she's 19. It's incredible. So, are we getting ready?
Portuguese soup. I love that. I like all food.
I make a great Portuguese soup. Alan, is it spicy? I don't do spicy, and it's just I don't. I can't help it. I mean,
Oh, wait. I'm going to tell you guys soon about the spicy scrambled eggs that he wouldn't eat last week from me.
oh dear God.
Yeah.
You know, he told people at the event before I came in.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell do you talk about? Right? I mean, Donna, can you see what?
Can you use?
Yeah, Donna.
could.
Yeah. No, I don't think that's going to help with low energy.
Asking for a friend.
No. Yeah, I don't think that's going to help with low energy. No. As a matter of fact, I think it's going to bring probably in more low energy too. So, right? Jim, how long? How long do we? Okay,
So
perfect.
we
So
got
we have
about
like
5 minutes.
Yeah.
So just make sure, guys, if you want a reading, 508-222-1320.
And listen, I also am going to be planning another night that I did a couple of weeks ago, which was
Live readings.
a success. Yeah, it was really, really great. So people just, I knew because I do readings over the phone and I can't see anybody. It's a little bit different on Facebook, but it was really good. It was a lot of validations and some people that seemed that they were very happy about
And they asked for
connecting.
me. A lot of people asked for me.
I didn't see one
A
person.
lot of people said, "Where is Coach Elix?"
No, I didn't see one. So,
I'll make sure.
I'm watching this while I'm driving. That I can't be good. Karen, you should be home if you're driving. You should be home feeling better and getting better. So, hi guys, Stephen, you look great in the color
Blue.
blue. Oh, thank you.
Jackie, Steven, you look great in Elex. Hello.
See,
Unacceptable.
this is what I deal with all the
Jackie,
time, right?
It's supposed to be Elex and Steven. You both look great.
This is what I deal
Just
with
saying.
all the time. So,
Bad Jackie, you were sleeping.
Oh, Heidi.
Heidi, that is so not true. I don't know where he came up with that.
It's hot in this. I think it
The
says
sun,
Linda,
the-
right? Hey, Linda. It's hard to see with the sun on the screen of who's saying.
Thank you,
what.
Donna.
All I can see is everyone. Stephen, you're the best. Stephen, you're the best. Stephen, you're the best. Right? That's what you're
Tilly's in
saying.
the house.
Where's Tilly?
Kyla.
Hey, Kyla.
Kyla, we have to meet Tilly.
Yes, we
This
haven't
is
met.
very upsetting
Kyla had a
to
baby.
us.
Tilly.
Tilly, we gotta have a date.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we can't go to the twins party because we're gonna be in New York celebrating 26 years
Yes.
of marriage.
Yeah, but I told Allison that stinks that we're going to miss it. So
I know.
Yeah, but listen, if anyone has or wants a reading, call when we start the show 508-222-1320. If you know someone who really Debbie Borelli.
Thank you, Debbie. You're too late.
Late, Debbie.
We're gonna delete your Facebook ass if you keep doing this.
But if you know anybody that really is down or just really needs to connect, have them call. It's a very safe place to call and connect. So
yeah, Jackie.
But if you
making up.
If you want to hear the calls, you've got to switch over to WARA. I put the link on my Facebook page, so you can click and it goes right in, and you can actually hear the calls.
Carolyn, thank you.
You can. Some people say they can hear the calls through the headphones, but I'm not really sure how well you can. So.
Oh my God, Donna is right.
I was there on
Donna
your first date.
Was there on our first date?
Oh my God, yeah.
Wow, Donna.
What was the name of that restaurant in Providence?
Jeez.
We came in for dessert. Yeah, my God.
Hi, Joanna. Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Mira, Joanna. That's right, Donna. April 8th, 93. We came to see you. You told me to bring him in because you wanted to check him out. And then I went in the back and you gave thumbs up for you.
That's right.
So
She
that's
better
how it
have.
all happened. Right? So, yes.
Joanna, at some point, put your
In Providence, Donna, right.
your contact info so that if people, Joanna is somebody that does
In the
rescues in
fleet
Puerto
building,
Rico.
Donna, you're right.
So anyone that wants to support her, so put your contact info here so that everyone, maybe your Facebook
I
link.
think it says Stephen. Stephen, thank you. The same to you. That's beautiful. I love the light and love message. That's wonderful.
Thank you.
That's a wonderful thing. We can all use light and love, right?
I think
And I
we're
think the
getting
show is going
ready.
to be starting soon. So for anyone who didn't hear, to hear the callers coming in, you've got to switch over to WARA radio to listen to the show live. Because I put the headphones on, and again, some people say that they
You're
can
just
hear
gonna see our
some of
pretty
the calls,
faces.
but
Nothing wrong with that, but you want to hear the callers.
yes.
So
Well, that's
log
really
into
that's really the
WARA.
whole point. So not that I want people to leave Facebook Live, and if you
Well,
have
they
two,
can do both.
yeah, if you have
Yeah.
two mechanisms, you can listen to the calls too. So I usually stop the calls like after the first break, just to
Betty, what's the
chat.
congratulations for? Oh, on our anniversary. Thank you.
Did Betty?
Thank you.
Betty, 26.
26 years, Betty.
Yeah.
Can you believe it? 26
I don't know.
years.
I don't know how.
26. Yeah, you don't know how. People, please. You're lucky.
30
Oh,
seconds. Time
we're
for
going
show.
in.
Showtime. And good afternoon, and welcome to Through the Static. Good afternoon to everybody, and everybody that's been on Facebook Live for the pre-show. It's wonderful to be here. I'm here with Coach Elix right next to me. Hello, Coach Elix.
Hello, Stephen the Medium.
And we have somebody different with us in the studio today. It is the famous Jim Jones, who is filling in for Mark and producing the show today. So Mark is off this week, maybe is going to be back next week, but thankfully somebody is here helping with the show.
You better
and
say
it's
that
Jim doing
again.
it, so which is a great thing. And the funny thing was, when I got here, Jim wasn't here, and it was really, if Jim couldn't make it, Dave was going to do it. And Dave was scaring me so much, just the
Why?
way he was talking to me, just asking me or telling me that he hasn't done this in a little bit. I know it would have been great. He would have done a good job anyway, but I almost wanted Dave to do it just to see what was going to happen with this show.
Well, no matter who we have, it's going to be a hell of a lot better than you or me doing it.
Well, there would
That
be no
would've been-
show.
that would have been a mess, hot mess.
There would definitely be no show, especially Jim tried once, and I said tried. He did his best to show me that, and I walked out of here like retaining nothing. It was way too much. I think it was even being in here, it was overwhelming. So thank God these guys do it. And Jim, thank you for being here. So, but I wanted to just do a big shout out to everybody that came to the Crown Plaza on Thursday night for the event.
Sold out event.
It was wonderful. I mean, I was just saying on Facebook Live, the people that were there, it's wild. They were supposed to be there. Their energy, all of their energy was just so heightened, which made it so nice for me because, it adds to my energy to check in with spirit and to pass messages to people. But there were a lot of tears in that night. Good tears though, like very happy tears, and a lot of messages. And it seems like maybe some skeptics that at the end of the show were not skeptics anymore.
There were skeptics?
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, there was.
Wow, that was an awesome show.
Yeah, it's that were like vocally saying that they were a skeptic, and of course the skeptics always get read too, right? Because Spirit wants to show
them
them
wrong.
exactly, show them
Yes.
that they're here with us, and and it's a great thing. So, but I was very excited about coming in and seeing that place full, and it was wonderful. And I got to see, a friend of mine, Linda, who I haven't seen in ages, another friend, Kathy, who I was very upset I didn't get to talk to. But, at the end of the night, people have questions. So, Kathy just said there were so many people waiting to talk to me. So but it was a great, great event. And also shout out to the Crown Plaza. The people were so nice. There were 2 missing chairs that they got right away. So it was great. So, and I haven't picked the date yet, but I think it's going to be in May for the next one. So just watch my website. I'll make an announcement here. And I'd like to sort of do like a Mother's Day, so that if you have a mom that you want to bring for a good night, like a really great night, that would be nice. Or if not, just to come. So, which is a great thing. What are you laughing at?
The way you said that.
What?
If you have a mom, for a good night, call Stephen the Medium. Jeez.
That's
This
my side business.
PG rated radio station,
Hey, listen, Jackie on Facebook Live said I look really good in blue, so I'm just
and
I'm just going with that.
Dissed me completely.
And listen, big shout out to Jane, who is listening right now from St. Croix. How cool
Awesome,
is
Jane.
that? From St. Croix.
That's right. But we do have people listening from Puerto Rico.
I was saying that to
too.
Jim, from
Yeah.
Puerto Rico, from Florida,
Sometimes from the
sometimes
Middle
Ireland,
East.
the Middle East.
Europe.
Yeah, we've had someone from Australia. It's pretty cool. So it's
So keep calling people from wherever you are.
no, absolutely.
But you know what was fun for me? It was actually getting to put faces with the names, because we get to meet a lot of people via Facebook Live. So when they show up to an event and they
Yeah.
get to say, "Hey, it's me."
Yeah, which is really nice, and also a big shout out to Susan and Ernie, who head up the
Oh,
First
yes.
Spiritualist Church of Rhode Island. You don't get better people than these two, and it is clear because the people that actually, and some of the people from the church were there, and you can tell because it starts from the top, right? And Susan and Ernie have such amazing energy that the people that are in this church and the congregation have the same energy and are just so positive and so amazing. And I cannot wait I'm going to do an event in the church, which I'm really excited about. I have to,
In addition to the
talk to
Crown
them.
Plaza, you'll do another
Yeah,
event
at the church. So
yes.
I have to talk to Susan and Ernie about a date to do that, but I'm really excited about it. And it would be nice to even do some classes there. I mean, that's another thing that I haven't brought up. I have one class left of the first class I started, a very different mediumship class, and it has been amazing. The people that I have in this class they really astound me with some of the stuff that they have said that they've experienced. It's just been incredible, and people that are clearly, these people are connected, and we're learning as we go along each week how to enhance that gift and connect. But I cannot believe, I'm a little sad that this Monday is the last class, but
There'll be more.
I'm going to do the same class because I have to tell you that the feedback has been wonderful, and I have loved teaching this class.
And this is open for anyone, right?
Open for anybody that, whether you think you're connected or whether you don't even know you're connected or don't think you're connected. If you have an interest, I'll be putting it on my website. And it's what I love about this class is that I have time and I spend time with each individual person and tell them what their strengths are, and do a connection, a spirit connection. So listen, we have to take a break, so we will be right back.
I want to make sure you mention that, because like we talked about, maybe there's people who thought that it was broken. Hello, everyone. Okay,
Hey.
who do we have here? Susan, Dame,
Hey, Julia.
Heather,
The beginning of Through the Static, right? Emily.
Julia,
Hey,
Emily,
and Heather.
Paula.
How are you, Heather?
Hi, Melissa. Hey.
Hey, it's so good to see you guys.
And Melissa wasn't feeling well today, so maybe we'll make you feel
And Croaks
better.
is here.
Yes.
I see the hola. Hello, Croaks. So this is great. Anybody who's new to Facebook Live We start this before the show. The show starts at 5 and goes to 6. But if you want to hear the callers, you just have to switch over to WARA radio and listen to the show live. That way you can actually listen to the people calling in, and you can hear both parties. Here you can hear me, but it's not easy to hear the people that are calling in for reading. So, and when we get back, I'm going to start taking calls if there are calls. So. Right.
Hello, Barbara.
Oh, wow.
Oh, already. Okay, here we go. Reading time.
Jim, are there calls?
Yes.
Other calls.
And welcome back to Through the Static. You know, Elix was dying to tell you a story about scrambled eggs, but we don't have any time, Elix, so I'm very sorry. Maybe next week, okay?
We'll make sure to make time next
because
week.
my priority is to the phone calls, right?
Ask me about the scrambled eggs, people.
Okay, so let me start with my first caller. Hello, this is Steven. Who's this? Hello, who's this? I didn't hear your name. Kayla? Okay, Kayla, how are you? I'm doing well, and listen, thank you for being my first caller. So let's see in the first caller what's going on. So Kayla, you know, before I even tell you who's stepping forward, birthday anniversary, really close. What is this? They keep showing me a bouquet of flowers. So that's my symbol for 2-3 weeks back, 2-3 weeks forward. There's an anniversary, there's a birthday, something connected to you. Could be you, could be family, could be an anniversary of crossing. Any idea what I'm talking about? Where are we? March. Kayla, no, there's a dad figure that, is this dad or is this grandfather for you? Okay, his grandfather's just putting his arms up like, Kayla, like, granddaughter, come on. No, it's not. Well, you know, happy birthday or happy anniversary in May, but that's not what it is, Kayla. It's really close. It feels, I mean, it could be an anniversary of crossing too. I'm not really sure, but all I know is that your grandfather just keeps saying it's very close. Where's two kids come in? Who has two kids? Okay, so it's just a way that Grandpa is just giving that as a validation. Kayla, who's Tom or Terry? Where's T come in? Are you serious? I almost knocked myself off the chair. That was a good one. So know that Grandpa Tom is just letting you know it's him. And I guarantee you, Kayla, when you get off this phone, hopefully before you do, you'll get the anniversary or birthday. Kayla, they keep showing me, your grandfather keeps showing me very specific flowers. At first, let me start with this. Do you connect to roses or rose? All right. They started with what looked to me like roses, but then they switched it to like violets, something that looked like bluish or purple flowers. And did someone now, or did someone maybe that's crossed, did someone have like love flowers or have a garden or connect to flowers? Do you know? All right, just keep it with you, Kayla, because they're showing why are they showing me this? Because now they're showing me baby breath, flowers. Are you sure there's not an anniversary, a wedding anniversary, like really soon? Like, because I just said to your grandfather, Tom, why are you showing me these flowers? There's a reason. And he just put them in a bouquet. So there's some reason why he's giving me a bouquet. I'm thinking it could be that there was an anniversary like a wedding anniversary or or somebody bringing like a bouquet of flowers to like maybe a grave, and there's an anniversary of death that's right around. There. Oh my God, Kaylin, that's what it is. Oh, Kayla, I'm sorry. That's what it is. There's the flowers. So, and that's wow. So they came together. So Grandpa Tom and your husband's Aunt Terry came through together, and you're picking up flowers for Terry? Wow. Oh wow, Kayla. Believe me, I mean, how wild is for them to let you know that they're watching you and they're with you as well as they're with your husband. So oh, it is. You know what? Spirit is very, very slick. They'll take any advantage to just throw a name in there, and you know, it's not anything that comes out of my mouth is not it's not a mistake. So those two names, and especially, and I'm sorry about you losing your aunt or your husband's aunt, but it's just a way to let you know that Aunt Terry is still around, and so is your grandfather. So they're with you. There was one thing I was gonna tell you. I don't know. You have your grandfather Tom just said it's the two kids, it's same sex. So you either have two girls or two boys, correct? So it's boys. Yeah, just your grandfather just yelled out boy. Um, um, it's very interesting. Grandpa Tom just said to me that there's a lot of similarities with them, and then there's so many polar opposites about them. But one of them is, I mean, they're both characters, but one of them has what a personality. I think both of them have personalities, but it's just one of them is like, your grandfather says that daily is like he leans back and says, wow, like really that just came out of his mouth, or he just did that. So I love it, Kayla. So it's a way that your grandfather's giving that as a reference. There's somebody turning 60, or 60 is a connection somewhere. Your grandfather Tom just yelled out, or Betty, I can't tell who it is, but just yelled out 60, 60, 60. So, I mean, I really shouldn't go to someone turning 60 because it could be a house number 60, but there's a 60 somewhere, a 60 connection that they're giving as a reference. It could be someone was born in 60, but it's a way that either Tom or Auntie Betty are trying to give that as a validation. So just make sure you keep that with you. And where's Lynn, Lori? Where's the name come in? This, so I know, when I give middle names, people always bypass it and say, well, my middle name's Lynn, but let me think. And it's always a way to say, no, 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 stop right there, Kayla. Kayla Lynn, which is a beautiful name. It's just a way that, it's a way that before we hang up, your grandfather and Aunt Betty want to really make sure even though your grandfather keeps like taking credit and saying, that's me. I want my granddaughter to know it's me. But Aunt Betty too. It's just a way to let you know that they're really here with you. And remember, tomorrow when you go to pick those flowers up, you're not going to be alone. You're going to have spirit with you. And that's why they wanted to bring that up, Kayla. No, my God. That's them watching. How cool is that, Kayla? That's, oh, of course. That's Tom's wife? Oh my God. Well, I love when Spirit does that she actually texted you 60 and they tell me 60. So to prove to you that it's actually them, watching you and watching Mom, and they love Mom, by the way, too. I know if whether, if what's your mom's name? Kelly. So Kelly, if you're listening, hey Kelly. But Kelly, I mean, if mom's not listening, you got to make sure that I have to thank mom for helping you out. So with grandma too, and the 60. But I just heard your grandfather Tom say this is, they brought up the 60 because this is as much for you as it is for your mom, and for your mom to know that her loved ones, they're the same for both of you, are with her too, and just watching her, and especially at night. Kayla, when they tell me at night, it just means that sometimes we get lonely, and lonely in the sense of just missing our loved ones who are no longer in the physical world. They're still here, but you can't see them anymore. And it's just a way that your grandfather and grandmother just want to give that as a big shout out. And I have to tell you, the last thing I'm going to say to you, Kayla, is that your grandfather Tom is like a big mouth. He's not stopped talking. He's not letting anyone else talk, and I love him. But he just said that he wants to make sure you know that you are the best mom ever, and that as a mom, you have raised the bar in all the generations. Not to say that your mom is not the best mom also, but he just wants to give that as a validation. So, Kayla, I'm going to leave that with you. Thank you for calling, and so much love to you, okay? All right, we'll be back.
That was awesome.
How wild is it, seriously, how wild is it that I'm giving a reading to someone on the phone, and Spirit, her grandfather tells me to say 60. So I say 60, and at the same time, she's texting her mom to try to answer the questions that I'm asking her, and her mom texts her, I think blah 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 was either born or in 1960. The same time, to prove that they're watching what's going on with Kayla as well as they're here. I mean, how
That's
wild
right.
is that?
That's how it works out. That's how it is.
If you notice that I get excited, I do a lot of readings, and each reading is so unique to me, and I love doing this. And sometimes I get animated because it blows me away that how spirit works and what they do, and I think it's pretty wild. So, right.
So Gail, the answer is yes. He does Zoom calls. Roselle, that is really awesome. It sounds like you really connect with a lot of the readings that he does.
Roselle does all the time.
Yeah, that's really awesome.
But yeah, I mean, I really like Zoom, and there's a lot of people that are even local, like in Massachusetts or in Rhode Island, because we're so close to Rhode Island, that prefer to do a Zoom call because it's just easier. And the great thing about the Zoom call is, unlike if you come to me, which I love people to come to me, which by the way, I've just I gotta say on air that I'm opening my calendar to give some more availability. But the Zoom call is really cool because you get the recording. So you're not only getting the audio, but you're getting the visual piece
And
too.
it doesn't matter where you are.
No,
You can do a
which is-
Zoom from anywhere in the world.
which is really wild. So I've done a Zoom call from Australia, which was wild because it was the time frame was the complete opposite, but it was really cool. I mean, I think I did it like at 9:00 at night, and it was really early there. So
So somebody's let's see. April, any messages for me? Really needing one. Well, April, oops. We'll get back
April,
to this one.
call.
Yes.
And welcome back to Through the Static. I've got to say that Kayla's reading was wild.
Amazing.
Seriously, for Spirit to give the 60, and then she's getting the same number from her mom via texting. If you don't believe, I don't know how you can hear something like that and not believe. So let me take the next caller. Hello, this is Steven. Hello, who's this? Abby, how are you? I'm doing well. Abby, what great energy that you have. And it's when I say that, of course, I love your vocal, just having a lot of energy, but I mean that more in the sense as soon as I hear a voice, I tune into what's around them, and the energy that you have is pretty incredible. So just wanted to start that. So where am I going with you, Abby? Um, uh, Abby, does somebody do something with numbers connected to you? This is someone like in finance or do something with numbers? What does he do? Oh, yeah. So there's all the numbers. Soon as I tuned in and said who's coming through, it's a way, Abby, that it's your loved ones letting you know that they know about your boyfriend, and it's also a way. It's interesting. And my first caller, Kayla, that called, she had her husband's aunt come through, and in this particular case, it's the same that your boyfriend has, your boyfriend has loved ones coming through too. They're very pushy, Abby. They want to get through. They want to talk. I will tell you. Let me just start with this. That I don't know how long you've been with your boyfriend, but I can tell you that your boyfriend's spirits, your boyfriend's loved ones who have crossed, love you and think there's a very good rapport. There's a very good connection with the two of you. So it's a good thing. They're giving like a thumbs up to your boyfriend, which is nice, right? Yeah, it is. So where does the bike come in, Abby? Just the bike, yeah. I can't tell if it's a motorcycle or if it's a dirt bike or if it's a regular bike, but there's spirits telling me to talk about the bike. Do you have any idea what they're talking about? Did um Let me ask you something. Does your boyfriend um does he have anybody connected to him that motorcycle, dirt bike, something with a bike? I kind of feel like I keep getting pulled to his side. Wow. So I'm not sure if that's it, but all I can tell you is I keep hearing talk about the bike. So where does Robert or Bobby come in or Bob? Oh, so Grandpa's stepping forward, Abby. Is very excited. He kind of pushed your boyfriend's spirits right over to let you know that he's stepping forward. So, oh my God, I can't even tell you how excited he is to let you know that he's here. Like so excited and just how much he loves you and how proud he is. But he there's a grandmother. There's someone with him also. So, but you have a grandmother who's crossed also? Okay, because you sound really young, so I wasn't sure, but he just keeps pointing to like a grandmother figure who's stepping forward. There's also M, Mary or Martha or Mike. Who's the M connection here to you? Wow. So another this must be the middle name show because Kayla's was the same way. So just know, Abby, that Abby Mary, they just want to give that as a reference. But how wild is it that I just heard when I said to you there's a grandmother, it was actually a great grandmother. So great grandmother Mary is also stepping forward to let you know that she's here. Um, um, that they what I pause, Abby, because there's as many spirit for your boyfriend as there are for you. It's pretty amazing that they're giving. And there's also a Jim John. Where's the GJ name come in? There's and I think I'm now back on your boyfriend's side. They're toggling with me back and forth. Seriously. So Abby, wait a minute. So is your other grandfather John crossed? He's in spirit? Oh, so okay, so it is. So it's him also stepping forward. So you've got two, well, two grandfathers, a great grandmother. This is pretty wild. Abby, are you creative? Because they're all telling me like you're talking to someone who is like so talented, creative wise. But why do they show me like I don't know if this is painting or drawing? Who like did someone connect to painting or drawing? Oh, okay. Wow. So that's so just know, Abby, that's why they're bringing it up. Is what you do for like your job is marketing? Oh my God. Oh my God, Abby, that's why they're bringing it up about you being so creative. So, and I got to tell you, this is going to not just end as an internship. So, just know you better hang on because I can hear Spirit just, they're just so excited about like what's coming up for you. It's pretty crazy that once you get to like you said it's an internship, right? So once you get into that role, you're going to at some point have to make a decision whether to stay or to. You're just going to have a lot of offers because you are really talented, Abby. Yes, really talented, and I love the fact that your grandfather also just said to me that it's not only about her talent; she really loves doing it. Like she loves the being able to express her talents with marketing, and loves that. Is very excited about like embarking on this. So it's a great way to let you know that they all know what's going on, Abby. I'm so excited for you too. So I'm going to leave you with that, Abby. And listen, you just make sure you know and just wrap yourself around your love from your loved ones. And I'm going to leave you with that. Okay? Oh, you're welcome, Abby. Lots of love. Bye bye. Hello, hello. This is Steven. Hey, Robert. How are you? I'm doing well, and I love that a guy called. This is so terrific. Go listen. Bravo to your wife. Kudos to you. I love your wife for just saying that because I'm not really sure why it happens. And Spirit's always like why they try to get guys to call because this is not a woman thing. This is just this is a human thing. So with that said, uh, Robert. So let me ask you something. As soon as I tune into you, there's sadness of a loss. So was there something? I don't know if you're thinking of someone or was. Let me start with this. Was there a recent loss connected to you? Okay. Usually when I get a recent, it's sooner than that. It's not that long. Usually for me, a recent is like a year, maybe 15 months, but no longer than that. So I'm not sure. I mean, was that recent? Okay, I'm not sure because it makes me feel like it makes me feel like the re is connected to you. Did you have a pet that died? All right, I just keep feeling like it's connected to either you or your wife, but there's a more recent crossing, but it feels like it's closer. It's not like I know I can't remember what you just said. Like your mom's here, whatever you just said seems like that's too far removed for you. So, Robert, what about work? Did anybody like where you work or your wife works? Did someone recently, like over the 6 months, cross um? Oh, there it is, Robert. There it is. I knew it was connected close to you guys. So this was a good buddy of yours. Wow, Robert. So know that he was not, usually like I'll move on. This buddy was like, there's no way I'm letting you move on, Stephen, until Robert knows it's me. So just know that it's a way that he's letting you know. Um, uh, why does he talk about the tattoo? Oh my God, Robert. So no, how wonderful is that? Like how wild is that your buddy knows? Your buddy just said to me, tell Robert, wow, I can feel his um well, I don't think this has ever happened on the radio that I get emotional. I can feel how much your buddy loves you and just the connection that you guys had and how much he knows how much that's the sadness that I pulled in as soon as I started talking to you, how much you miss him and how much he the only regret he has is that he's not here for you. But Robert, you have to make sure that you know that this your buddy walks with you. He just showed me, which I don't get a lot, but I just saw my symbol of walking in a shadow behind, and that's my symbol for me to say that your buddy walks with you every step that you take and every milestone that you have. That he's with you and watching and enjoying because he keeps saying that all he laughed. He just loved the laughing with you and just the camaraderie and just the connection. But I will tell you something. He talks about you as a brother and not a buddy. I'm just telling you because when I just said buddy, he just stopped me and said, Stephen, you have to stop saying buddy. Of course we were buddies, but this was more than buddies. This was my brother. We connected like soul wise, and know that he's the one that got to make sure he told your wife to say, you've got to tell Robert to call because I've got to come through. I've got to let him know that I'm here and that I know about the tattoo and I'm going to be there when he gets it. And he just said to me, not only how proud he is that you're going to do that because it's going to, he's your buddy is very funny because he said, tell Rob, he knows it's permanent, right? Once he gets it, he can't get it off. So he's very funny, but he also said that how proud he is that he knows that you're getting the tattoo, but more so how proud he was to walk this earth with you, that you two in a cluster of souls came through and he was able to experience that with you because he said the quality of your brotherhood was at a level that a lot of people go through living to like 80 or 90 years old, Robert, and never feel. So, and he's giving kudos to you about, because he just said to me, he said, Stephen, you're talking to like one of the nicest, like most empathetic guys that you will ever talk to. So, and Robert, where's the M come in? Like Mike or where's Mary connected to you? There's an M I keep hearing and I can't get it. So you kind of went in and out. So this was, did you say Uncle Mike? Okay. Okay. So this would be Aunt Mary for you. Okay. So it's just a way to let you know that she's popping in and she so no, so this is the M is in the spirit. This is someone in spirit. So if no, if Aunt Mary is still alive, we're gonna keep her alive. No. There's a an M in spirit. Make sure you ask your wife. Um, but it seems like a different name. It seems like a Molly or a Myrtle. It's a different kind of name. And it could also a Robert be a middle name too. So sometimes they give me middle names. Is Robert, is somebody in entertainment or broadcasting or something? There's somebody, they're showing me the mic that I'm talking on. So is this the same uncle we're talking about or a different uncle? So, and this is Uncle Mike. Okay. Just know that some they're just giving a shout out to him because if you've already talked about it, and I'm seeing a mic, and obviously that would be a band. It's just giving as a reference. But where's the father figure come in for you? No, so no. This is a guy in spirit. So it's either is your father-in-law still living? Okay, so Robert, so it's got to be a grandfather then that's coming through because he steps forward as a father figure and just is letting you. So know that he's just letting you know that he's here and stepping forward. And it's a lot of names with you. And there's like a Tom or Teresa too, a T connection here, connected, either living or crossed. That your grandfather just gave me. So, who's Tyler? Okay, so just know it's a way Grandpa's giving a shout out to Tyler, to your brother. But there's three. Where's the three come in? Are there three kids? Ah, perfect. They don't want to leave your sister out, so Grandpa's just like, no, there's three of them. So just giving you a nice shout out too. And I'm gonna leave you with that, Robert. We have to take a break, but thank you so much for calling, and I'll leave you lots of love. Okay. Alrighty. Bye bye. How wild was that with the buddy?
What was that?
How wild was that with his buddy that just wanted to make sure that he knew? That's a
Every call.
rarity, Jim, when
Every
guys
call.
call.
Yeah.
I wish more guys called, right? Angel. Hey, Angel. What a name. What a beautiful name. Angel Livingston Siegel. Wow. And Cheryl, hey.
Hey, Tristan.
Okay, so
Hi.
I've made this break short. We should have two people on the
Okay.
line, and it's the last.
Okay, perfect. So I'll get two in. That's not my nephew, right?
Yeah.
It's not Tristan. Yes. We're going to miss you in a couple of weeks, Tristan, or next week. Whatever it is.
Clearly, we're not that much of a priority because
No.
if that was us, we would have rescheduled,
Yeah.
canceled,
yeah.
whatever.
I would have changed the whole
The whole
competition.
trip, yeah.
Yeah. Just had them had them move it,
But
Tristan.
that's all right. I was only.
I love you, Tristan. I'm glad
I
that
was
you're here.
only there when he was just a little baby boy.
And let's end it there,
Mm-hmm.
right, Tristan? Let's end that conversation there. Ooh. Just chatting away, Jim.
Who's
Chatting
Elek?
away on Facebook
Kathy,
Live.
who's Elek?
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And welcome back to Through the Static. This time goes by so fast, but these callers have been amazing. And see, it's not that difficult. Robert called. I love also when guys call. So any guys that are contemplating or wives that know your husbands or boyfriends really would really love to hear from their loved ones, have them call. So let me go to the next call. Hello, this is Steven.
Hi, Stephen.
Hi, who's this?
Laurie.
Laurie, how are you? I'm doing very well. Laurie, I'm going to start with you're very connected, very, very connected to spirit. Soon as I hear your voice, spirit shows me this particular sign, and it means that you're very connected. And there's somebody else in your family that was very connected. I don't know if this is like a grandmother. Do you know that you're really connected to spirit?
No, I didn't know, but good.
It is, you know what? I love when people, I mean, of course I love when there's a reason why the first thing out of my mouth with you and Spirit saying is you've got to tell her, because why they do that, Laurie, is that they're saying you connect and get a lot of signs, and they want you to know that. And I guarantee you, now that you know, you're going to be seeing a lot of signs, whether it's, finding coins around that weren't there when you walked out of the room, or having a dream. It's just, it's crazy. They're yelling though at who smokes? Oh, Laurie. I always tell people when I do these readings is that spirit, you know, I work with like the white light, so everything I get is positive. And I always say if there's one negative, it's not really a negative, it's just spirit. I mean, I'm sure you've heard it before, so I'm not gonna belabor it, but it's just your loved ones wanting you to be in the best health, in the best place. So they just have me bring it up and let you know that they're watching and they're doing whatever they can to help you to quit. So just wanted to make sure you knew that. Okay, with that said, Lori, where's the I don't know if this is grandma or mom. Is mom still here? Okay, so it's your mom stepping forward, and it's your mom who brought up the cigarette smoking, but Laura, your mom also just said you're not surprised that she would bring that up. So she just want to make sure that you know that she's okay. Where does the 12 come in? Is there just 12, like December? Is there something, birthday, anniversary in December, or the 12th of a month? Your mother was very, I mean, I saw 12 like it was really physically in front of me. 1, 2. So sometimes they'll split it, and 1, 2 will be like January 2nd if something's on that date. Or, I'm sorry, were you going to say something?
No, 12, my daughter and my sister's son were born in December.
Okay, so your daughter and your sister's son, you said.
My twins and my sister's twins, yes.
Wow, what double twins? Wow. Just know that it's a way that mom's just giving that as a validation, that she's around and she's watching. Now you said so there would be 2 sets of twins, but is there 4 kids?
There's, my sister has 3 boys, and I have 3 girls, and I have 6. So I have 6, she has 2.
No. So then if it's not kids, even though it made me feel like it was children, is there April? What's in April or the 4th of a month? Also, your mother just is giving me a lot of numbers. No, Lori, you're not from 4?
No, it's me and my sister.
But was your mom from 4? Someone's from 4. Your mother keeps giving me 4, the number 4.
My mother has a brother and 2 sisters, and then her, so that would be 4.
Perfect. Okay, perfect. So at least I know, because she was very adamant about who had 4 kids. So it's a way, Lori, why they do this. It's a way that mom is just giving that. She wants to make sure you know it's her stepping forward. Your mother shows me the liver. So your mother's telling me that there's something, you know, when I see the liver, a lot of times I go for drinking, like there's someone who, you know, excessively drank or had like an alcohol problem. It doesn't always mean that. It could also mean that someone just had issues in the stomach, but she keeps talking about the liver. So either, Lori, just keep it with you. Either someone living here, connected, who could still be, you know, they could be, your mom could be referencing someone here who is either having something in the stomach area or you know, or has issues with the liver, or somebody who crossed. And it's never, you know, I want to make sure I tell you that it's never something sort of projecting. I don't want to hang up and you say, oh my God, someone's going to have something in the stomach. It's either something that has happened or somebody in spirit, either one. So Fran, where's the F?
Frankie,
Who's Frankie?
my uncle,
But this is in spirit?
no, he's still alive.
So mom just giving a shout out to Uncle Frankie. How wild is that? She's giving a beautiful message just to let you know that she's around Uncle Frankie. And Lori, was there something with walking issues or leg issues?
My mother?
I don't know. She's just telling me, and it's like she's making me feel like if I was to stand up, I would walk funny, or like have issues with the leg.
Her knees bother her.
I don't think it's that. I think it's something different. It's something more than just the knees. It feels like somebody almost would have to have like a brace on their legs, like something like polio or MS or something that would affect the walking. And it doesn't mean that, I mean, it could be someone also who crossed that had it, but that they want to let you know that they're here, or somebody maybe when they were younger had issues walking and it's something had to be straightened out. But I just make sure you keep it with you because it's something that they want to give. And they're also saying Kathy or Kevin. Where's the C or K name come in for you? There's a C or K. Oh, wow, that took you that long to figure that out there, Laurie? So, so know that it's a nice triple validation, but it's all about giving a validation to Katie. Just keep the leg issue, or almost like maybe someone walks pigeon-toed. There's something with walking your mother keeps talking about. So just keep it with you. She gives me the symbol for she knows. She knows, meaning you know. So just keep that with you. But it's a way when she gives the K or C name, it's a way to give you a validation she's watching the kids. So listen, I'm going to leave you with that because I'm up for time, Laurie. But thank you so much for calling. Lots of love. Alrighty, bye-bye. Hello, this is Steven. Hello, who's this? Gidget? Hey, Gidget, how are you? Well, Gidget, you got to be really well. I mean, for God's sakes, we played your theme song, Gidget, right, on a show several weeks ago or so. I honestly cannot remember whether you've ever called, and I don't even want to know because once people call, the Spirit just erases the readings and what I've talked about. Maybe you never did. I don't know. But I'm very glad that you're calling and I get to talk to Gidget. But I'm not going to play the Gidget theme song, because I want to quickly get into this reading. Gidget, why did they Spirit keeps starting off showing me Ivy, like Ivy. I got to be honest, in all the readings I've done, I have never had Spirit say Ivy to me. So I don't know if they're talking about something like poison ivy, like when someone was a kid, or they're talking about someone that goes to like an Ivy League school. There's something and I just said, oh, there it is. So know that it's just a way that they're giving a validation to your daughter. They just, is it one girl? So just keep this with you, Gidget, January or the first of a month, because there's something that she's giving. Who is this? Your mom or grandmother? There's a mom figure in Spirit. Okay, I don't know which one it is yet because they're just coming forward as a mom figure. They just want to give a validation to your daughters, but the one, keep it with you. Either someone is just an only child, or there's January or the first of the month. There's a birthday or something there's a connection with one because your grandmother just, what was that?
My aunt and my mom are both January 1st.
Oh, wow. January 1st? Wow, so there's the first. Wow, so just know that grandma's giving that but your mom is here. So she just, okay, so they're just giving validations for both of them, just to let you know that it really is grandma. Did someone there's a cone. I'm looking out the window and there's a cone outside, like an orange cone that they use for streets or construction. Why are they showing me this? Did someone work for like the city or local government in your family or connected to you? Or do you drive by something like there's a hole in the road and there's construction with the orange cones? There's something. No, there's a reason why they're showing me this orange cone. Unless someone is, what was that? Oh, but your brother worked for DOT. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. It's just family letting you know and pulling out other family members to say hi, to send their love. That's what that's what this is, what this is all about. You said both grandmothers are crossed? And you said it's an aunt crossed too? Try not to tell me the names. That's okay. But I don't know if this is aunt, but one of them is a hot ticket. One of them is just has everyone laughing. I don't know if this is a grandmother or this is aunt, but I can see them laughing hysterically. If it's your aunt, and your aunt talks about this, does someone have someone's plates? Do you have her plates?
No, I have my other aunt who's still alive. She's Alzheimer's because we put her in the memory unit.
And you took her plates.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. So no, it's just a way that they're saying, yay, they're very, very excited and happy that you have the plates, and just want to give that as a wonderful validation, Gidget. I love it. And listen, I'm being told we're going to get cut off because the show's over. So thank you so much love to you, Gidget.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for calling.
I'm happy I got through.
Me too, and I love your name. Alrighty. Thanks, Gidget. So listen, we're at the end of the show. Stephen the Medium is my website. I loved everybody that called. This was a great show. We got Coach Elix, your website.
Yep, Performance Coaching by Elix.
Yes, and we'll be back next Wednesday. I'll on Facebook as well as YouTube as well as Instagram. Stephen the Medium. You can find me, and I give updates. So bye bye.
Bye, everyone. Okay, bye, everyone. We'll see you soon this week. Bye.
Thanks for tuning in.